Well, I was in the military for about 8 years as an officer in the Army Combat Engineers. So we were stationed here in New England, looking for a place that would give me a job at something more than a starting position, and I applied to several construction companies in New England and ultimately landed a job as a project manager here at R.H. White. As the first few years went on, I found out, geez, construction really is a team sport. And having come from the military, that was important. So ethics were extremely important. And when you're really young, sometimes you don't recognize how important that is. And as you go along, wow, this is good. And then come to find out they really care about the people, not only the customers in the community, but the people that are working. So a lot of those core values really resonated with me early on. So with regard to safety, that's been a change in our industry as well as here at R.H. White. I think the fact that the company always cared about people was at the forefront, so we thought we were safe. But as an industry, it's a pretty risky business. So as we began the journey, it was more about changing behavior. And I think the company really tried to send a message of how personal it is, and it extends to the family at home. I remember one of the events that we had was Jackie Moore's mother coming to talk to us, a young girl who had tragically been killed in a trench in her backyard, making it personal to where people were coming in, and we had "Why do you work safe?" As a theme one year, and people were bringing in pictures of their family, their crew. And I think the one that stuck out the most was somebody brought in an ultrasound picture of their unborn child saying, "This is why I'm working safe." So that really hit home, and I think that's been part of the process because it's never ending. How do we get it to the level of really personal belief that safety, not only at work, but at home, and your behavior will be what impacts the team the most.